Hi guys, I'm Mark and I'm an oyster boy, and today is brew day. And this time I'm going to be making a kit from Dark Rock Brewing, which is this Hazy Daze New England IPA kit. Now, I happen to be working in Dudley and I kind of knew those guys were around there, so I was like, why don't I stop in? It's been a long time since I've been inside an actual homebrew shop, because normally I just buy a load of stuff online, so I thought I'd take the opportunity and swing by. Really nice people, really nice staff, and I picked this kit up while I was there. So I just wanted to talk through with you what's in it and how you'll receive it if you buy one. I'm not going to do any brew day footage today because it's like -3 outside, so the less time I spend out there, the better. But yeah, let's have a look at what you get. So kit comes in a box, and when you open it up, let's just move that under there, you will have a full set of instructions. So it tells you what's in it. It doesn't actually tell you the quantities of anything that's in there, it just tells you what the ingredients are. Could be a bit of a pain if you want to change your litres per kilo on your grain father settings or something like that, but you could just weigh the bag of grain, I guess. So you get your instructions, you get a pack of yeast, you get to choose yeast. It comes with Verdant as standard, I think, but you can choose any yeast you want and it'll just alter the price of the kit, so that's pretty cool. Everything comes pre-weighed out, so you've got, one sec, I'll show you the big one. So packet A is your big bag of malt there. And then you've got packet B is your bittering hop addition. Packet C, flavour and aroma hops. I missed. Packet D is your dry hop addition. You also get a sachet of Harris Pure Brew, which is like a water treatment and yeast nutrient. But I probably won't be using that because I'm going to do my own water treatments and yeast nutrient. And you get a sticker to put on the front of your keg, so that's pretty cool. My mash water's up to temp and the grain father's ready to go outside, so I'm going to go outside, get all this done. Like I say, no brew day footage today because it's too cold, but we'll be getting together with Penny in about 10 seconds and reviewing the beer. So catch you soon. Hi guys, I'm Mark.
I'm Penny.
And we are the Oyster Boys, and we're back. And the beer's ready.
Yeah, someone's had a swig of mine already.
Like that.
Yeah.
Just like that. It was made. Yeah, mate, you can have another one afterwards, can't you? It's a bit overcarbonated. So
I know, I can smell it from here.
I'll apologise for that now. Yeah, it's been outside in the garden for a little while, and I think maybe before I took it off, I might have had the gas on a little bit high.
You could literally just fill that up with froth and put it in the middle. And
Do you want to go and top that up for you?
No, it's not that. It's just saying that the amount of carbonation, it's giving off a lot of smell.
Yeah,
you could have it as almost like one of those candles that just...
You could, but the problem is, rather than send the flies away, they'd all be swarming around it trying to...
Yeah, but you wouldn't drink it after, you can just leave it there, and that could be a fly collector. 2 in 1. Two birds, one stone.
Very
2 flies,
true.
1 beer.
So, this is the Dark Rock Hazy Daze New England IPA all grain kit from Dark Rock Brewing.
So you were saying it's basically a little, well, I don't know if it's little or
It's
not.
not little, mate.
It's a big shop.
It's
a homebrew outlet.
Yeah, it's a fairly big homebrew place, yeah. So I was working in Dudley.
Yep.
And I woke up and I was getting ready to go home, and I thought to myself, I'm sure there's a homebrew shop that I've heard about online around here, so I'm just going to drive there before I come home. So I went in. Place is a nice place. You know, they've got loads of stock in there. So they do all grain kits, part grain kits that they make themselves, and they also stock, you know, all the Muntons and Mangrove Jacks and other extract kits. Loads of equipment, massive yeast selection. So yeah, if you pass in,
pretty good shop to me.
Yeah, if you pass in, pop in, because the people there were dead nice as well. So, and this is their one of their NEIPA kits. I think they do a few.
Of course you picked
this
that.
was, yeah, of course I did, mate. It was either going to be a NEIPA or a lager, wasn't it? Let's be honest. So, but I made this. We're in January now. We're towards the end of January, and I made it. It was just ready in time for Christmas.
Okay.
So it's been in the keg longer than I would normally have a NEIPA, but it has been in the keg in the very cold. So I'm not worried about it degrading in a month because it's been kept at the right temperature anyway. So this is the beer. Looks wise for a NEIPA, I mean, I know it's in a wheat beer glass, and it actually looks a bit like a wheat beer would, but yeah, it's pretty nice. It's actually more see-through than I would. It's not oxidised, no.
Yeah, I think that's the glass though. They get some penny from the tall ones. Even the wheat beers get a little bit clearer.
Yeah, but if we have this in a wider glass, you wouldn't be really seeing through that at all. And colour-wise, it's like it's glowing, isn't it? It's a really nice light orangey colour. Nice and hazy, and a nice white head. Slightly overcarbonated, user error.
It's everything that it should be, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's a 9 on looks for me.
I was going to give it an 8.5.
Oh, right, okay, well, that's fine. You do that. You do that. Do you want to smell it? I know you can already smell it from where you sat, but do you want to give it a sniff? So tropical,
sweet,
isn't it?
Isn't
Yeah.
Because sometimes you get the piffiness from the, what's called like a tangeriness, but that is just...
Yeah.
Oof.
It's almost like sherbety.
Yes.
It's like tropical sherbet.
It's sugary sweet.
Yeah.
It's sugary. I actually feel like if someone put that under my nose and said, what's that? I'd feel like it was, well, like we always say with the fruits, a fruit salad, isn't it?
It's like, it doesn't smell like a Parma Violet, but it's that kind of sweet smell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about a little bit about the hops that have gone in it and the kit that goes to it?
Well, yeah, of course, can do. So when you buy it, it arrives, I picked it up, but it comes in a box.
Okay.
And then bags of grain in the box. You also get a choice of yeast when you buy it. So basically the kit is like a base price, and then you can choose whatever yeast you want to add in.
It's good because you're not paying for the same. It's not a yeast in the pack and then you additional yeast.
Yeah, if you want to change it out, you're not having to buy 2. With this one, they suggest that you use the virgin IPA yeast.
That's a solid yeast anyway.
From Lalmand, which, to be fair, I probably would have picked anyway. So that's the one that I went for. And then you get a packet of Harris Pure Brew.
Okay.
Which I didn't use.
So if someone's just using pure tap water, they might use that.
Yeah, so it's a water treatment and yeast nutrient. So you can add it to your water, stir well, and aerate the brew. Oh, sorry.
Does that get some of the chlorine that might be in the water?
Add the sachet with the yeast, stir well for 1 minute to aerate the brew. So it's yeast nutrient and water treatment. Not quite sure what's going to be in there, but I didn't use it, mainly because I'd already done the water profiling when I opened the box.
And we have an yeast nutrient anyway, don't we? So
yes, we've got some yeast nutrient.
So, but it comes with finings, I saw as well, which is quite good.
This one didn't, but I'm not surprised.
It says in the box it did.
I suspect.
You've been fucked.
I suspect though, mate, they put every beer they do.
Sorry, is that one of those boys? Yeah, take some of the kit out.
Yeah, it says on the side there, Starbright beer finings. Yes. However, you wouldn't use the finings in an NEIPA anyway.
That's true.
So why would they bother putting them in? Kit instructions, which are pretty comprehensive.
Yes, we've had them. Very nice.
Geared up towards an all-in-one system. So if you're a Grainfather or Brew Monk or Carstein or whatever user, instructions will be right up your alley. They make some assumptions in there about how much water you're going to need for your mash and sparge. If you use a non-standard litres per kilo, stick with what you'd get on Grainfather or whatever at Brewfather, whatever it is that you use for your water levels. And in this beer, it's pale malt, flaked oats, and wheat malt. The hops are Chinook, Amarillo, Citra, Mosaic, and Simcoe. And while I think these are really quite good instructions, and the other thing as well, the hops all come pre-weighed out in separate bags. So you add like bag A at this time, bag B at this time, bag C at this time. So that's easy. But it also comes with a downside, which is there's no weights for anything on there. So you're buying a beer kit. If you wanted to put it into your own brewing software, you've literally got to take the bag out and weigh the bag to find out how much grain is in there in the first place.
But you don't know how much of each type is there.
You don't know how much of each type, so you'd have to kind of like guess. And then for the hop additions, if you like, let's say you really like this beer, but you think, oh, well, I like this beer. I'd really like to try it with Idaho 7 instead of Mosaic. You can't.
No.
Because you don't know, A, how much hop is in each bag, and B, how much of each hop there is overall. So it'd be really difficult to change down.
Yeah.
But
you can't. Difficult. It's impossible.
It'd be impossible. It'd have to be like a mind reader. But the instructions are really very comprehensive.
Yeah.
So can't fault them on that. If you like tweaking things, if you don't want to just buy the same off-the-shelf kit and you want to try something a bit different, you might struggle. However, I don't know. I haven't reached out to them to ask if they'd make those changes. But if you work there, comment down below, and it'll mean that our video's got some good reach. Shall we give it a smell?
We have already smelt it.
No, we haven't.
We smelt it?
We were going to, and then we started talking about
it. Oh, sorry. It smells the same when I smelled it before.
Oh no, we did smell it, but we didn't score it. Oh God.
Mate, that's one of the best smelling NEIPAs I've ever smelled.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So you're going to score it
I'm going to score it 10. I have to.
What happens when you find a better smelling beer?
I don't think I will.
Ever? Yeah, it's a 9.5. It does smell great. It's like you say, it's sweet, it's juicy, it's fruity, and it's like sherbety, and I like it.
It smells amazing.
Do you want to taste it?
Yes.
Cheers.
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 Cheers. Oh god, that's good.
It's really good, isn't it? Carbonation aside. And the flavour really develops. So the first thing that you get when you drink it, I think, is that sherbety flavour. Then it develops into like a nice tropical, like pineapple-y, grapefruit, fruit salad flavour after that. And then after that, it's a really nice long orangey, the citra right at the end, isn't it?
There's no grassiness either, and like none at all. And there's like no hot burn or anything.
That's because I brewed it right, mate. What does it say? How long does it say? I think it's...
You mean you followed the instructions?
Fermentation. Fermentation will usually take 7 to 14 days. It says if a hydrometer reading is constant for 2 days, then yeah. So basically when you know your fermentation's finished, at this stage add pack D, which is the dry hop pack, which is a big chunky old thing, and then leave it in a cooler place for a further 2 days. So you're only adding your dry hop addition for 2 days and then taking it out.
Okay.
So, and I actually remember I put the dry hop addition in. It's overcarbonated. Put the dry hop addition in, and then I was working away, and then I got back and I was absolutely mad busy, and I ended up being outside at like 11 o'clock at night in the shed at the bottom of the garden, banging round, trying to get the beer out of the Firmzilla and into a keg.
Oh dear.
So yeah, but totally worth it though.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, and the thing is as well with this is, well, firstly, it doesn't taste like 5.8%.
Nope.
And also, you don't get any maltiness from it as well, considering there's no bitterness. Sometimes that malt pulls through, but it's nothing on this, which makes it really sessionable.
Well, we're not there yet, mate. Not there yet.
I'm just saying, just preempting people.
I don't know if the crispiness on it's anything to do with the long-term cold storage it's had. I say long-term for a NEIPA cold storage it's had. Because it was pretty cold. It was like, -5 at one point. So, but yeah, I think taste-wise, it's a 9.
That's 9.5.
Wow.
I think it's amazing. It's mega.
Do you want to know the price?
Yes, go on.
93p a pint.
For a NEIPA?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know how much hops went in it. Well, how much? Do you know how much in total? Did you measure it out to see? Did
No,
you?
I just followed the instructions.
Okay. Could you guesstimate?
How
would you say 100, 150, 200?
I couldn't. I really couldn't because my hands aren't scales.
You've brewed that many beers that you'll look at a packet and go, that's about that. Anyway.
I'd probably
amazing.
say between 100 and 200 or maybe just over 200 in total, I don't know.
So, and it's 23 litres.
It's 40 pints, so yeah, 23 litres.
So to get 23 litres, under £1 for a NEIPA is amazing.
Yeah.
That's a 9.
It's a 9 as well.
Why are you so smug?
I'm not so, I enjoy it. It's the tough thing about this for me is I made this beer, drank it at Christmas, we're a month later, and I've not been able to drink any because I'm not sure how much is left in the keg.
Oh, okay.
And I knew if I put the keg on tap...
Is that why I got a bit missing?
No, it's not why, but I knew that if I put it back on tap, I'd just drink it all.
Yeah.
I would just drink the whole lot. So that is why I'm happy about it, because I've got it back on and I want to finish the keg. So
that's it for tonight for you, isn't it? Sorted.
that might be my night
or it's
tonight.
surfaces tomorrow.
Maybe, we'll see. We'll see. Sessionability, what do you think?
I mean, it's going to be high for a NEIPA. I think 6.
I think the sherbetiness, I know that the sherbetiness is nice at first, but it gets sickly after a couple. And I know that after 4 pints, not 4 of these wheaty glasses, after 4 pints of this, I'd want to move on to something else.
Okay.
Which isn't a bad thing,
No.
But it was, it is a really, really good beer though. And first one that we've done from Dark Rock.
Yeah.
I would definitely go and get more from them.
Do you do wheat beers?
I don't know, you'd have to look on the website.
Well, I can go to the place. My head office is not that far away.
If they do a wheat beer, I will put it on the screen now. And that's the question answered.
So I've got to watch the video to find out if they do a wheat beer.
I would hope that you watch our videos at some point just to see what I'm doing when I edit them. Yeah, mate, I'm going to start putting some weird shit in there just to check if you watch them or not.
Because I use them.
Yeah, I think, yeah, less on the carbonation if I was doing it again, but, you know, that's nothing to do with the kit, that's just me.
Yeah. So brewer's error.
You know what?
Delicious.
I know what it is. I know what it is. Because I had it carbonated at the room temperature carbonation setting in there, and I've put it outside, and it's sucked all that gas into the beer. That's what it is. That's damn cold weather. Damn cold weather. But yeah, here is the oyster score for this beer. Smash like, hit subscribe, tell a friend, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Yeah.
Oysters out.